All right, y'all, welcome back. It is Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And today I'm going to be working on painting these batteries. Real simple process. You guys seen me do it before in previous videos. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get these things washed with soap and water. I'm going to peel these stickers off. I'm going to be using this 3M scuffing paste. It's real similar to scuff stuff. And red or maroon Scotch-Brite. It's supposed to be equivalent to 360 grit. I don't know how it acts on plastic, but that's all we're going to do is wash them with soap and water and this scuffing paste. That's going to be the first step. We're going to paint these things, all 6 of them, using automotive grade primer, base coat, and clear coat. So y'all stay tuned for this little episode. Alright, so I got them all washed, soap and water, maroon Scotch-Brite, and some of that scuffing paste. I blew them dry, I let them sit in the sun for about 15 minutes. I brought them in here. I didn't even really clean this room out. I just did a quick wipe down of stuff. Hardly any prep. So we're just gonna hope for the best. Next step is gonna be this Bulldog adhesion promoter. We're gonna spray this stuff on. We're gonna let it sit for, I think the instructions say 5 to 10 minutes before we apply our epoxy primer. So this is essentially glue. You need it for the plastics. So we're gonna spray this glue. We're gonna follow up with the epoxy, which is also glue, and we're gonna go from there. So Bulldog adhesion promoter. They do make different versions of this stuff, different brands, but this is what I got, so this is what we're gonna use. It's highly recommended you wear a respirator when you spray this stuff because it does stink. It's currently 90 degrees in here. I got the ACs going, but man, it is hot. It is hot, so I'm gonna spray these things down and I'm gonna mix up just a little bit of epoxy. All right, the Bulldog has pretty much flashed off. It's been about 10 minutes. I mixed up 9 ounces of sprayable epoxy. That's 3 ounces of epoxy, 3 ounces of activator, 3 ounces of reducer. We're gonna make 9 ounces stretch on 6 batteries. So we're not trying to go heavy. We're just trying to spray a real light coat that grabs on to the adhesion promoter so that the base coat can grab onto the epoxy. We also want to provide a little bit of coverage so the green doesn't have to work that hard to cover this black. Green's going to cover the gray a lot easier than it is going to cover the black. So let me get these things coated with one light coat and bring you guys back. Alright, I stretched those 9 ounces to get these things covered. As you can see, I emphasize more on the tops and not so much on the sides. Tops are what you're really going to see. So next up, I got the base coat mixed up. I went with the light green, the side stripe of the car. I kind of racked my brain for about a week what color I wanted to do. That's what I decided on. So we're going to do the batteries, the side stripe, and then we do the rack, the color of the car. Anyways, I got 12 ounces mixed up. Should be enough for 2 coats. These things are about ready. Give it about another 5 minutes in this heat. We'll go straight to base coat. I'm going to be spraying with the Wanda orange cap. About 20 PSI, 2.5 turns out, full fan. Real easy. You guys see me do this over and over again. Bring you guys back once we got some color. Here we are, 2 coats of base coat. That's that Wanda base, mixes 2 to 1. They covered that gray with 2 coats. Had I left them black, it might have at least took 3, maybe 4. So we saved a little bit of paint by spraying reduced epoxy. Plus we increased the adhesion of the base coat. This thing's been sitting about 15 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and get it on with the clear. I wouldn't rush it if it was anything else. If it was the outside of the car, I'd let these things sit for a few hours, but these are just batteries. So whatever. Gonna mix it, spray with this SPI Euro, 4 to 1 to 1. This activator is over a year old. That's borderline. I probably wouldn't use that on the outside of the car, but like I say, on these batteries, it's whatever. May just go 1 coat. I don't know. We'll see. Really, all we need is the tops. Once these things are in the trunk, that's really all you see is the top and maybe a couple of sides, but not really. Anyways, 4 to 1 to 1, or maybe a little more. I'm gonna be using the Lonestar reducer since it's out here. I don't wanna go back inside the house. So we're kind of just mixing and matching today, but we should be all right. Bring you guys back once it's cleared. All right, here we are. They're cleared. Probably ain't gonna show up very good on camera, but put 1 coat on the sides and 2 coats on the top. Pretty heavy on the top on the 2nd coat. Process was real easy, guys. All I did was remove the stickers, use some adhesive remover. You can use Goo Gone. Scuffing paste in the red Scotch-Brite. Wash with soap and water, blow dry it. Bulldog adhesion. Epoxy sealer. 2 coats of base, 1 coat of clear, and we're done. Took me about 2 hours total. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be painting the rack the color of the car so we can have a little bit of contrast in the trunk. Need to get that powder coated first, and we're going to paint on top of that. I'm going to explain that process whenever I get it back from powder coat. Hope you guys enjoyed this little episode here. You guys can do this stuff at home. Save yourself some money and some time waiting on other people. Now stay tuned for more work. Thanks for watching.